this is Kenia from Pushed, and I would like to welcome our guest,
Randy of New York Auto Steamers. We're actually a steam cleaning service, but we also do COVID safety.
And how many years have you been in business?
I started in 2012 with my cousin.
Wow, and what do you say was your initial push?
My initial push was to want a better future for myself and for my family. You know, everybody always wants a better life for themselves, their family, and the community. So I actually found a brand new technology that's able to clean a car with 2 gallons of water and no soap. The average car wash uses between 50 and 100 gallons of water. So I found this technology, I raised some money, and you know, you're in business.
And what would you say is your current push?
My current push is actually 2 tiers. The first one is I'm actually a green certified business by Green America, and since we see all the climate changes going on with the fires and the tornadoes, we have to plant trees and we have to talk about water conservation. That's my first push, is Mother Nature, Mother Land. We have to protect our natural resources, and also COVID safety. We live in tough times, but people need to realize how we have to follow the rules, but not only we have to, the first thing we really need to do is protect our health and protect our family.
How can New York Auto Steamers play a part in the COVID fight?
It's a very interesting question, but I do have the solution. It's a day-to-day basis thing. We have to, I tell everybody, guard the castle. Guard your body, guard your family. Your family is the greatest assets we have. So what I tell people, we basically have machines that are used by world governments, thermal foggers, and we basically put isopropyl alcohol in the air, and we spray the surfaces with CDC solutions. So I tell people what's imperative is routine disinfection, which will mitigate the risk and minimize the spread. For example, if you go to a church, I have a couple church clients that we disinfect every week. But the routine disinfection, so not only are we cleaning the area, the surface, and cleaning the area and the surface of the building, we are providing an awareness. I'll give you an example. We cleaned a couple buildings last year for the Bronx Housing Authority. We had like 9 buildings, so we have put on a 2-weekly cycle. We ran through the buildings, and in 3 months, we seen the COVID infection rate went down. Because the message was put across, but people see us in the hallways with our masks, our gloves, and uniform saying, this is real and affects my life. So once people wake up saying, this is real and affects my life, we have to all ask ourselves, as Americans, what can I do to play my part in the battle of COVID? Educate your family, educate your relatives, educate your neighbor. We're living in an information superhighway, so there's so much information, people get confused. So sometimes you just have to eliminate the noise and focus on what's important. And what's important? Your family, your health, and your money. So you just focus on what's important and guard your castle. Like I said, one of my modus operandi is guard your castle, meaning do everything that's possible to protect your health of yourself and your family. And wherever you are, routine disinfection. Just like, you know, the old saying, cleanliness leads to godliness. So this is nothing new. This is just old values that's recycled. And I just pick up my book and I read the old values from 1,000 years ago. It's no different.
What are you pushing for in the future? What can we expect from New York Auto Steamers?
Well, since the pandemic, originally we had my auto detailing business. That was the initial push of my company. But since the pandemic started, I created a disinfection division called Onus Disinfection. So what we realized how, you know, last year we were actually cleaning Grand Central. We were doing actually foster homes, pharmacies, McDonald's, IHOPs, and we realized we need training. So we need to go to buildings, go to franchises, go to nonprofits, and train the staff. was very imperative. People realize this COVID cleaning is not a bucket, a mop, and a rag situation. We have to clean with technology and science. So you understand, how does COVID thrive? How does it grow? And educating and training the janitorial staff. So janitorial staff now, the main tools are bucket, rag, mop, soap, a little fabuloso, wipey. That wipey doesn't kill COVID. We have to kill, it's called specialized targeted equipment that used to, like I said, eliminate the risk and minimize the spread. So janitorial staff, custodial services need to be educated on better equipment so they could minimize the risk and minimize the spread in their own surroundings. So we're gonna the future we're looking towards is a future of training, education, and even preparing the youth for the future ahead.
So where can we find information about your business?
My main platform to find my information is my Facebook, New York Auto Steamers, and my website is steaming.xyz. I also have my disinfection platform is, if you catch me on Instagram, Onus Disinfection. So we're just looking to work together with community partners. At the end of the day, it takes when you grow up in a small area, it takes a village to raise a child. This is no different. Mount Vernon is a special place. West is a special place because it's the same people I grew up with. So these are my day ones. So when you grow up with people you know your life, you know your entire life, that's just something special. And we realize we are the Voltron that are gonna work together and create the next future for generations to follow. So thank you for the teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Hey, teamwork makes the dream work. Play a part in the COVID fight. How can New York Auto Steamers play a... Okay. How can New York Auto Steamers,
Oh, nice.
Move back?
It's nice. NYS.
How can NYS?
NYAS, New York Auto, it's an acronym. Okay.
New York Auto Steamers.
Right.
How can New York Auto Steamers play a part in this COVID fight, in the COVID fight? How can New York Auto Steamers? Okay. Stay like this. Okay. How can New York Auto Steamers play a part?
Play a part.
How can New York Auto Steamers play a part in this COVID fight?
That's a very interesting question. The main part is education. People need to be educated. How can we remain healthy? How can we secure our health?
Cut. Sorry, my food. I didn't realize I put it on.
It was all good. Just don't make it your face.
Okay.
Yes, I got it.
What? Okay, say it again. What? Do I have to say it again? It wasn't that part. Was good.
Yeah, no, one more time.
How can New